guys. I thought I would do a little something different today. Oh, it was so beautiful, nice and warm, and I just felt like being outside with the horses, and I've been meaning to do videos. I've had several of them on my mind. I may try to knock out a couple, or I may just get one done. I'll see what happens, but I just decided not to put it off any longer. I haven't done any videos lately because I myself have been going through so many processes that the moment I think I get some new insight, I'm, already past it and onto a new obstacle that needs to be overcome, and then, coming to terms and peace with whatever I've been whatever's been going on with me, and then I think I've got brand new insight, and then it just starts all over again. It almost feels like a birthing process. I mean, I have had 2 children, and I've been in that labor process, and this is pretty much what it feels like, where you're just pushing and pushing, and then the pain stops for a while, and it's like you relax for just a second, and then you have to start pushing again. And anyways, I'm gonna go see if I can find a place maybe over by the horses. But the water's running really beautiful today, and I took some advice, which is to get my hands in some natural water, and it's really made a big difference. I mean, instantly I felt a whole heck of a lot better. It's been an interesting energy day today. But anyways, let me see if I can find a place where I can sit, and maybe I can talk a little bit about some of the subjects I've been thinking about. All right? I think I found a good place to sit. My big round hay bale. One of my favorite places to come sit. Spend time with my herd. They're not really my horses. I got 2 of them, and the rest of them belong to other people. But when I come out here, it gives me a sense of who I am. It gives me a chance to kind of connect with nature and, remember this part of me. I, like most people, are spending a lot of time busy, and there's been so much going on in this month of March, so many changes, and mine started right off the bat at February 29th through what I would consider a portal. I feel like I went through a portal. I made an intention to go through a portal. Whether that portal existed or not, I have no idea, but I know that I made the intention that it was time to take a step upward. And I don't know if even upward direction even, is probably the best way to describe it. But the only way that I can describe it is leveling up. And it really came about because I began to understand more about who I am and why I'm here. And I want to take a quick note right now to stop and say thank you to Marla Kelly, who did an incredible astrology synastry with me. She actually did a synastry with me and with my business partner, who, we've been working on a business together for about 2 years, and it's getting ready to take off, and having some concerns as to whether or not it was going to really take off in the way that I wanted, and to make sure that the connections were, more than just fly by night passing in the wind. She did a synastry. And I learned so much about myself. It must have been right before this leveling up. I learned so much about myself. I've had astrology reports done before, but this was very, very specific. It got much more in detail than anything I've ever seen. Marla has the ability to look at all the asteroids and the small planetary bodies, and also symbols that occur in your chart that tell you all kinds of things. And I learned so much about myself, stuff that I really knew deep down inside, but it was confirmed by the fact that the stars were telling the same exact story that I myself was witnessing. And a friend of mine said to me, well, you could go out and read stones and find, your story, because basically everything around you is painted, is your projection, your reality, your complete creation. And while that's true, I don't know how to read stones. I actually don't know how to read astrology either, but thank God I know someone that does. And you know, that the reading of that information combined with just some of her intuitive you know, things that she was picking up on, it explained so much to me. It made me completely understand some things that I've gone through my whole life, and it kind of, everything kind of clicked right into place. And I realized why I'm here. I've always known why I'm here, but I realized this is not, I have not got a lot of incarnations here. I am not someone who has gone round and round and round. Hey, Endeavor! This is my buddy Endeavor. Hi, sweetie. Hi. But anyways, I have not been very entangled on this planet, which really spoke volumes to me, because I've struggled with the fact that people talk about past lives and they remember their past lives, and I don't remember that. I'm not attached to this planet that much. Hi, sweetheart. So, you know, a lot of the stuff that my chart told me was you just want to get in here, don't you? He's so adorable. Sorry. But anyways, what this all told me is that I really am here for the group, and I'm not really here for my own individual, you know, experience. I'm really here for a larger purpose. I'm not real focused in on personal relationships and my own, you know, dramas and my own, you know, entanglements here, or, you know, I really am here for the group. And that really somehow put me at ease, because I've been kind of worried, you know, for a long time. I've been very, very people oriented. I'm always with people. I'm the first person that wants to, you know, show up at a party and the last person that wants to leave. I've always been very interdependent with people, but lately it's just not that way. It's like I have relationships and I care about the people involved, but I don't allow whatever's going on with them to affect me. And I don't know if that explains it good enough. People will be having a really bad day, and for the longest time I just somehow felt responsible. I somehow felt so like interconnected with everybody that somehow I could make the situation better, blah blah blah. And what I started to realize is once I showed up for me, and once I just allowed them to be what they were going to be and not take it personally, suddenly I could maintain my own state of being. And that truly is what empowerment is it's maintaining a state of being. What state of being do you choose, or do you prefer? And a lot of the information that I've gotten from, you know, channels like Bashar and Abraham and all of that really talks about that. You know, what do you prefer to happen? So this whole leveling up has really been about this sense of empowerment, self-empowerment, to where suddenly I'm beginning to understand that maintaining my state of being in the best place I can is my job. That is what I'm here to do. Because when I do that, all the things that I project outward into my reality shift, and I'm no longer entangled in people's stories that really have nothing to do with me. They may have had something to do with me in the past, because I think that essentially when we all come in, or especially during these times where a lot of us incarnated to take on some familial stuff, we took on familial lines of programs, and those of us that are here to clear those have said about, you know, we had to try on those pieces of clothing, and we had to say, you know, how does this feel on me? What does this feel like? Because society is carrying around a lot of these same programs. But as you start to realize they're really not you, and you start to take them off, then you begin to understand that you've played like contract roles with people. Okay, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna be this way. You come in and you're gonna be that way, and let's see where we can grow from here. Well, once you get past a lot of the clearing of those familial patterns, and you start to realize that you've taken off just about all the clothes you can, yes, and you're standing in the raw with no clothes on. But while you're doing that, you're actually experiencing a sense of freedom that you no longer have to play the roles in those contracts that you signed up to. Because you can decide, okay, I prefer to say, oh, that lesson's over. Or you can continue it. You can say, oh, you know what, I don't think I learned enough about this. I think I'll keep, you know, exploring this subject with you. In a lot of ways, I think the leveling up that I experienced kind of took away those contracts. And that's the only way I can describe it. I no longer feel like I'm in contracts, karmic contracts with people. Not my children, not my family members, not my best friends, not my business partners, not anybody. The contracts that I'm in are really to a higher calling. And the higher calling is maintaining my state of being and staying in a state of creativity. Okay? So that's the main part. And then the other part is, you know, how can I point the direction to other people to say, hey, I'm over here on the side of the shore and you're over there in the really choppy waters. I just wanted to let you know, hey, there's the shore over here. I'm standing here on the shore and I'm gonna extend my hand out if you want a little bit of help. But you know, there is a light at the end of this tunnel. There's a place that you get to. Now, I know I have plenty more leveling up to do and expansion of consciousness and expansion of my creativity and moving on to even higher states of being. So by no means is this even close to being done. However, I just wanted to say that, you know, we've heard a lot about March and the incredible energies of March. These energies are so powerful right now. They will give you everything that you need to move you into that place of self-empowerment. So, you know, if you can just view it as whatever you're going through, you know, the focus being you want to get to a place where you are completely in your own skin and maintaining that sense of balance and peace, the rest of the world will start reflecting that even more. So anyways, I hope that you know, is of some help. I can see my herd just kind of wandered off. I guess they're tired I think they're tired of hearing me talk. Anyways, thanks for spending a little bit of time with me, and I'm sure I'll be back to do another video. Who knows, maybe even later today. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.